Are talking about an event that will have everyone hitting the streets of Pittsburgh for a fun citywide scavenger hunt. Joe Deasy created the Pittsburgh Scavenger Hunt. The clues send teams from location to location looking for the next clue, all leading up to a buried treasure cash prize. And Joe is with us here in the studio this morning to talk about this year's hunt and also to release an early clue to get you started. Joe, good morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we're delighted to have you. And we understand this is the second year for the hunt because it was such a great success last year, right?
Yeah, second year after coming on this show last year. We just got a great turnout, and the success was it was good. It was a fun time for everyone.
Now, I heard about last year. I heard, and this is really funny to me, that they're bringing their own shovels, and some of them even took Ubers to get from location to location with their shovels.
Absolutely.
What do you think those Uber drivers were thinking?
I think they were just so confused. So the first location, a lot of teams showed up, and they showed up with brand new shovels with the stickers on them, and then we saw them leave the first location all in Ubers going to the next location. It was quite the sight to see.
Share some other stories with us. If you have one really good one to share from last year, anything really funny happened?
Probably the final team that found it, they're running down a trail with their shovels over their shoulders. And the bikers and the runners that are normally on those trails are just so confused as why people are running down this trail with shovels.
Oh my gosh, that is hysterical. Now, I understand we got to talk to the winners last year. Let's take a listen and what they had to say after they won.
Cardboard.
Yep.
Rod.
Yep.
Roll bikes.
Yep.
Amphitheater.
Yep.
Tower Optical.
Yep.
Ohio.
Yep.
Pinkertons and Voodoo.
You got it. You guys can dig.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Is this box from Michael's?
I think she's excited there. That's awesome. So she's finding the buried treasure there, right? That's what that is?
It's $500 cash.
And then the woman in the pirate shirt was reading the clues. Can you explain what those words are?
Absolutely. So at each location throughout Pittsburgh, there's going to be between 9 and 10 locations this year. You have to go to each location and you get a code word. So that ensures that each team member goes to each location and just doesn't get all the way to the end and start digging for the treasure. So she was reading back all the previous code words from the locations.
Right, and not that anybody would cheat, but you do have a way that you make sure everybody is doing everything they are supposed to do,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. If you don't go to each location, you won't get the code word, and you won't be able to dig for the final treasure.
And I understand you use Snapchat somehow to verify that people actually have been to those locations with the code words. Explain that for us, please.
So we use the Snapchat geo filter, so you have to be in that location around Pittsburgh, the 9 or 10 locations, and that filter doesn't show up until you're actually in that zone with your phone. Then you get to see the code word. So you actually physically have to be there on site.
So now I'm curious, how did you come up with this? Because this was really your project, what you created from start to finish.
Absolutely.
What gave you the idea?
Well, it comes back through the escape room background. So I own the escape room in Greenfield and Homestead, and I like puzzles, I like building them, and I always want to do a scavenger hunt throughout the city. I love Pittsburgh. We have some really iconic locations here, so why not use them in a scavenger hunt that everyone can enjoy on a Sunday?
Was this something you thought of like as you were growing up? Was this something how long have you been interested in these things?
Well, puzzles definitely my entire life, and the scavenger hunt came about a couple years ago, and I just thought it'd be so cool just to see people run around our city. It's a beautiful city, and just to check out some of the cool spots around the city.
Now, for folks who might be thinking, oh, I don't know if that's for me, what do you say to them?
Well, it's a great day out, regardless if you get to the final location or not. It's a fun day out with your friends, hop in a car with a shovel, drive around the city, maybe see some spots you've never been to, and just enjoy a nice day out.
Okay, and we're going to give everybody a little bit of a head start this morning with that clue we promised. You're going to reveal it here on PTL today. Let's do that first, and then we'll give everybody the details.
Sounds good.
Go ahead, Joe.
So this is the second clue. We released the first one earlier in the week, and as always, these are very cryptic clues. You're supposed to take some time, look at it, and again, this is a location in Pittsburgh, and I'll just leave it at that. Some people might know where this insignia is located, others might not.
Joe, I'm stumped. I'm staring at that, and I'm just...
We got to take a couple minutes, look at it.
Okay. Any more hints you can give us?
For you?
I have to press you a little bit. For a news report.
Always,
anything else?
Always. That's good.
All right.
That's good.
So now, if somebody wants to do this, where do they go? What do they do?
Yeah, so it's really easy. You could sign up online, pghscavengerhunt.com. You can have a team of 5, and it's next Sunday. And that's it.
Cool. Okay. All right. And what's the price for that?
So it's $25 for a team of 5.
Okay, and then you're feeding folks too. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. We got a free after-party cookout at our location in Homestead. So it's the escape room and the axe throwing right above it, all in Homestead, and it's a free cookout.
Okay, $25 and you can win and eat and have a
Can't
good
beat
time.
it.
Get some exercise. Nope. All right, Joe Deasy, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
And you can get your team together and sign up now for this year's Pittsburgh Scavenger Hunt, sponsored by Ace Axe Throwing. It is next Sunday, July 29th, starting at just $25, as we mentioned, for a team of 5 people. That free cookout afterwards. Remember, it is BYOS or bring your own shovel.